As many of you may know, one of the first things I did when I first got my 4Runner was change out the halogen bulbs to LEDs. But the biggest issue that I've had with this bulb is the beam pattern. And so when LASFIT reached out to me to do a install and review of their Pro series, I jumped on the opportunity right away. Now, these headlights has been specifically engineered to go into our stock headlight housing, right? And so you'll notice that these headlights are actually designed in a way that it will give you the optimal beam pattern that you need in your stock headlight housing. So let's go ahead and unbox this, do a quick install as well as a review and a comparison of how it looks like compared to just any old LED H11 bulb. Okay guys, so let's see what comes inside the box. First we have the instruction manual, some decals, then we have our 2 lights, and then our 2 dust covers. You'll see that there is a fan built into the dust cover, and compared to the stock one, it is substantially bigger because of that fan. It'll also account for the size of the LED bulbs as well. The LED bulb does have a fan built in. It is substantially different in design when compared to, your standard LED bulb you can get off of Amazon. This power cord is the one that's going to deliver power to the light. It connects to this smaller one on the dust cover. And this cord just connects to your standard plug that comes out of your headlight housing. The design of the LED bulb is quite different. This, I would say, is closer to a 45-degree angle. It is much smaller as well. The chip design is different. So this light, when installed correctly, will give you the optimal beam pattern. You'll see that this one is labeled driver side and the other one is labeled passenger side. Now, as you can see, this one also has a down arrow. That is for the exhausting of the hot air. This light was specifically engineered for the 4Runner, so it'll give you the best possible beam pattern when installed. You'll see that the chip design and everything was designed specifically for the 4Runner. So guys, let's go ahead and install these into the 4Runner and see if all the claims that LASFIT is making are true. Alright guys, install is going to be extremely simple, just like how you would install any other H11 bulb on the market. Simply line up the 3 prongs with the headlight and turn it clockwise. Now we're going to plug this small cord. This will give power to the light. Next, this big cord is going to go right into the standard power cord that comes out of your headlight housing. Make sure that clicks into place. And then the dust cover installs exactly like how you would install your stock one. Make sure, however, guys, the arrow is facing down. That will exhaust all of the hot air out. Time for a quick side-by-side comparison. Quick disclaimer though, these 2 shots were filmed on 2 separate days. However, I tried to match them up as best as I could. They were filmed exactly at the same time, as well as the same distance, about 15 feet from the wall. So the biggest difference that stood out to me right away was the beam pattern or the fall off of light. You'll see on the bottom shot, which is the LASFIT Pro, the fall off of light is more gradual. There's a gradual fall off of light. Side visibility is also much better, whereas compared to the old H11 bulb, the fall off is quite substantial. You'll see there's a big hot spot in the middle and then it kind of just falls off really quickly. Side visibility is also not as good as the LASFIT Pros. Now, I will say that in terms of sheer brightness, to my eyes, I didn't notice much of a difference. I don't have a lux meter, so I don't have official lux numbers for you. But from my perspective, they looked very, very comparable to one another in terms of overall brightness. And this is just a shot of the fog lights on as well. I just wanted to give you guys a look of how the headlights look with fog lights on. Next, I have some nighttime driving footage for you guys. As you can see, I didn't do any aiming, simply plug and play, and the cutoff was already great. I will say that, like I mentioned earlier, the side visibility is much better. In my previous pair that I had installed, I drive down this road quite a bit, and I always lose out on, the corners or the side of the road. With these new lights, I completely see the road much better, and the cutoff is perfect. Okay guys, so conclusion time. As you saw from the nighttime driving footage, this product really is a plug and play product. The beam pattern and the light output is phenomenal. And that's one of the biggest issues I had with my old LED light bulb, was that there was a large hotspot in the middle that was blinding oncoming traffic. But even when I went home and aimed it, I lost out on a lot of the visibility. And that's one of the cons of LED bulbs in halogen housings, is they were never really meant for one another. And so I'm really impressed, and I'm really happy that LASFIT put in the engineering and put in the time and effort to build this product specifically for the 4Runner housing. The beam pattern is great. The throw is great. The light output is great. You really don't have to do any aiming or any adjustments with this product. It truly is a plug and play. Now, yes, it's quite expensive. It's about $150 if I'm not mistaken. And that's about 3 sets of lights. I mean, my old set of LED bulbs were about $50, so you can get, you know, like 3 sets of lights for this one set. But I will say that this is a truly plug and play. You really don't have to, you know, stress over aiming in and doing all sorts of stuff. Not only that, I've always been really impressed with the LASFIT brand. As you all know, I have their turn signals, their reverse lights, and their switchback lights. And so I really believe in this brand. I love their products. And you get a lot for what this is, you know, dust covers, fans, everything. It's truly a whole total package. Give these guys a shot. Give them a look. I think you'll be truly surprised and really happy with this product like I was. Okay, guys. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you later, guys.